Hi there. I am back with another little snippet from a book that I've been reading recently and thought that maybe you might want to hear a little bit of it and see if it's a book that you want to add to your TBR. It is an author that's new to me. The book is Husbands by Holly Gramazio, and it's one that I picked up probably in the last 6 months or so. I have a Book of the Month Club membership that, like I'll order and then I'll think, I'm not using this. I should just let this lapse because I primarily use the public library or, my Kindle app. And but I do enjoy having physical copies of books. And what I find with that membership is that it points me in the direction of books that I might not otherwise have ever been drawn to and picked up. So it's not sponsored in any way or anything like that. And I frequently will put my membership on pause and then, kind of get caught up-ish on the things that I'm reading or the things that I have, already reserved on hold at the library or whatever. But nevertheless, this is a physical copy that I really enjoyed. I read it in just a couple of days. It is a little bit of a lighter book than I am frequently drawn to. It does have some serious moments, of course, and it does have some more significant themes and messaging as you look back on the book as a whole. But as I was reading it, it felt fun, right? It felt like a little bit of escapism, which I really need right now. I don't know about you. Felt a little bit like some escapism, and I really liked this writer's kind of approach to character and story development, and I would recommend it. So it is a premise that was brand new to me, that I'd never thought about or certainly never read about or even seen a movie about or anything like that. And that made it really fun as well, because sometimes it feels like even if a book is really well done, it's an idea or an approach or a viewpoint that I've seen and heard and read about before, and I really liked the freshness of this one. I think it would probably fall under the category of magical realism, in that there is something that you have to be willing to suspend your disbelief in order to enjoy and read the book. So there is that element of magic, if you will. But everything else, like everything else that happens in the book, is very plausible and it's very current. And I really enjoyed that quite a bit. Now, if you're somebody who keeps track of what you read, or if you like to, follow what other people are reading or whatever, I will say that I have migrated my account away from Goodreads, which I had used for several years, and I'm now using Storygraph. So you're welcome to follow me there if you want to. I'm Louder Tiff on Storygraph, and it would be great to have you. Okay, so the excerpt for this book today, Husbands, is from page 27. And I like it when I feel like one of the pages where I'm reading a snippet where it's kind of early in the book, but it really sets the tone for one of the important characters. And it also kind of reveals something about the scope or premise of the book. And I think that this page does that. So listen up. When she catches herself in a mirror, she's surely paler than she ought to be this far into summer. Paler than she was yesterday, and her hair pulled up into a bun is wrong. She loosens the elastic. Yes, usually her hair is cut to shoulder length, but now it falls 3 or 4 inches further, and somehow this is the thing that makes the world intolerable, that sends her dizzy, even though she is not, in this version of the world, hungover. She is aghast in her own body. She shrinks back from it, feels her fingers trembling, goosebumps, a hollow in her stomach edging up towards her chest. She wants the long, wrong hair gone so absolutely that she thinks about taking the kitchen scissors and chopping it off. But instead, she ties it back up. The husband will go, and the hair with him. Everyone has bad days, of course. Everyone yells at their partner sometimes, or so Elena claims. Lauren herself has usually kept it to snippy asides, and her relationship with Amos, her longest, ended quietly on a day 4 years ago when he was supposed to move in, but instead phoned her from a roller coaster queue at Alton Towers to say he thought perhaps they were moving too fast. But nothing about this marriage looks good. And if she wants to get rid of this guy, she has no time to wonder what's going on, no time to refuse to believe it, to pinch herself to call one of her reduced number of friends. The situation, however new to her, is clear. She has been provided with a husband, and each time that husband goes into the attic, he is replaced with a different husband. Where the husbands come from, how many there are, even in some cases, their names, mysteries she can address in due course, but the basic mechanics are undeniable, and so is the fact that the current husband is, well, perhaps safest to say, just a dud. So there you go. That's page 27 from this novel that I finished just a few days ago. It was a quick read. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. I think that if you're looking for something to maybe kickstart your reading habit again, this would be a good start. And I'd love to hear if you enjoy it. Okay,